Good morning, students. My voice is clear to you all? Is it? Video is clear? Okay, why it is clear today? Really, you all are telling that it is not clear, it is not clear. Okay, maybe your network is good today. So, we have just completed our third chapter, energy chapter in the last turn. The explanations are completed. Now, we will start the exercise questions. In exercise questions, first of all, we will solve the true and false, filling the blanks, all these type of questions. And question answers PDF you will get today. Okay, today I will update the PDF of question answers that you will get on website and write it in your copy. Very small answers are there, only 10 answers are there, so that your third chapter will also complete. Okay, so first of all we will start the exercise questions. So all of you take your book, keep your physics book in front of you and take one pencil. No one will fill book with the pen. Okay, Manya, it's okay. Completed. Okay, so first question. All of you open page number 39. You all are having book. Anyone is here who is not having book? I hope you all are having book. It's 11:01 and only 47 students are present. Why? Slowly you all are losing interest in the classes, no? Okay, so we will start. All of you open page number 39. At page number 39 in exercise question, first one is given, tick the most appropriate answer. Okay, means it is multiple choice question. Okay, so first question is, take the most appropriate answer in this first one is, the amount of energy required to raise the temperature of 1 gram of water by 1 degree Celsius is called. So this we have studied that it is a definition of calorie. Okay, 1 calorie is the amount of heat, okay, is the amount of energy required to raise the temperature of 1 gram water by 1 degree Celsius. So answer will be 3. Okay, C will be answer 1 calorie. Okay, take it. And the first one answer will be C, that is 1 calorie. Now, second question of exercise is given, second one. A child riding a bicycle possesses. A child riding a bicycle possesses kinetic energy because that bicycle is moving. It is moving, and we know that the energy possessed by body due to its motion is known as kinetic energy. So kinetic energy will be answered. Take it. Second one is also C. Now, question number 3 is, when a ball is thrown vertically upward, okay, when a ball is thrown vertically upward, the gravitational potential energy of the ball, see, if we will throw ball upward, so ball will go upside, so its gravitational potential energy will increase because of the height from the ground will increase. So answer will be increases. A. Okay, A will be your answer, increases. The fourth question is given, which form of energy is possessed by a stretched spring? If you will stretch a spring, you will do work on it, and your work done will store in the string in the form of elastic potential energy. Okay, so the answer will be B, elastic potential. Okay, next, fifth question is, which transformation of energy takes place in a doorbell? In a doorbell, we are using electricity. So electrical energy will convert into sound energy. Okay, electric bells, gives us sound. So electrical energy will convert into sound energy. So answer will be B. Okay. So this question we have completed. One more time you revise it. Revise it. The first answer is the amount of energy required to raise the temperature of 1 gram water by 1 degree Celsius is called 1 calorie. Second question, a child riding a bicycle possesses kinetic energy. C. Third question, when a ball is thrown vertically upward, the gravitational potential energy of the ball increases. Answer is A. Now, fourth one, which form of energy is possessed by a stressed spring? So, stressed spring will have elastic potential energy. Next, fifth one, which transformation of energy takes place in a doorbell? So, in a doorbell converts electrical energy into sound energy. So, answer is B. Okay. Now, question number B, filling the blanks. In filling the blanks, first question is, all of you ready for the filling the blanks? Okay, now 73 students are present now. Now also the number of students are less. See, in filling the blanks, first question is the SI unit of energy. The SI unit of energy is joule. Okay, so you will write in the first one joule. Second one, the stretched rubber band of a catapult possesses elastic potential energy. So you will write in the second one elastic potential energy is written already. So answer will be elastic potential. Now, third question is the energy of the food. The energy of the food that we eat is stored as chemical energy. So, in the third one, answer will be chemical. Okay. Answer will be chemical energy is already written. Next, fourth one. Gas energy is produced when you strike a drum. When you strike a drum, you get sound energy. So answer will be, fourth answer will be sound. Okay, sound. Next, fifth one. Plants use the gas energy from the sun to prepare their food. So plants use the light energy from the sun. So fifth answer will be light. Okay, so here we have completed our fill in the blanks also. In the fill in the blanks, 5 questions were there. All of you revise it. The SI unit of energy is joule, written. The stress rubber band of a catapult possesses elastic potential energy. The energy of the food that we eat is stored as a chemical energy. Next, fourth one, sound energy is produced when you strike a drum. Fifth one, plants use the light energy from the sun to prepare their food. Any confusion is there? No. Why you all are raising hands? Just put your hands down. Lower it. Yes, Riddhima Joshi, you want to ask anything, Riddhima?
Ma'am, I have joined 5 minutes late, so I unable to hear this one. Fill in, take the correct option 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Okay. See,
What are the answers?
Answer. The first answer is C. 1 calorie. Take it fast.
Yes, ma'am.
1 calorie. Second answer is kinetic energy. C. The third answer is increases. A. One is elastic potential. B.
Hmm.
And fifth one is B. Again B. Electrical energy into sound energy. Okay.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, class. So we have seen two. We have completed two questions here. Now we will see the C. Third question. Match the following. Okay, match the columns. So listen carefully and mark it. The first one is 1 calorie. So the appropriate match for this 1 calorie is 4.186 joules. Okay, the value of 1 calorie is equal to 4.186 joule. Okay, this is your answer, first one. Now, so in first one answer is D. Second one, burning of charcoal. So the most appropriate answer for this burning of charcoal is heat energy. When charcoal will burn, it will give us heat energy. Okay. Next, coiled spring in a watch. So coiled spring in a watch will have elastic potential energy. We know that the coiled spring of watch or stretched spring of watch, okay, or a stretched spring, a catapult, a stretched catapult, all will have elastic potential energy. So in the third one, answer will be elastic potential energy, that is E. Now, the fourth one, vibrating bodies will produce sound energy. So answer will be E, that is sound energy. Okay. Now next, magnets. Fifth one, magnets will produce magnetic energy. So answer will be, for magnet answer is B, that is magnetic energy. Okay. So here we have completed our match the columns also. One more time you revise it. All of you revise one more time. 1 calorie, 4.186 joule. Burning of charcoal will give heat energy. Coiled spring in a watch will have elastic potential energy. Vibrating bodies will produce sound energy. And magnets, magnetic energy. Okay, marked. So here we have completed our match the following questions also. Now one more question is left for here. Write true or false. Correct the false statement. Okay, you have to write true and false, and also you have to correct the statement. Okay, so this question I will ask from you. Okay, this question you will tell. I will ask. Okay, the first question is the energy possessed by a body by virtue of its position is known as kinetic energy. Who will tell? Raise your hands. Okay, Kumari Sakshi will tell. Yes, Kumari Sakshi, tell.
Miss, this statement is true.
This statement is true. No, Sakshi. See, Karan will tell. Karan, where is he? Gone. Karan gone. Navya Agrawal, you tell. Navya.
Good morning, Miss.
Good morning.
Miss, it is false.
Yes, this statement is totally false because it is given the energy possessed by body by virtue of its position. Body is not moving, so it is not a kinetic energy. It is false. So what will be the correct statement, Navya?
Miss, the correct will be the energy possessed by a body by state of its position is known as kinetic energy.
No. You will just remove this kinetic energy and you will write potential.
Potential energy.
Okay, no need to change full definition. You change only one word. So you will get the energy possessed by body by virtue of its position is known as potential energy. That's all. Okay?
Okay, Miss.
So first one is false. All of you mark it. First one is false. Next. Both kinetic and potential energy are called mechanical energy. What is this? Dhirendra will tell. Dhirendra,
Miss, true.
it is true.
True.
Okay, so no need to change the statement. Just write
Yes.
true. Okay. Next question, third one. The energy stored in firecrackers is in the form of magnetic energy. Okay, Mahika Prakash. Mahika, unmute yourself and tell.
Ma'am, it's false.
It's false. So what will be the true statement for this?
Ma'am, it is light energy.
Huh?
Ma'am, light.
No. See what will be the correct statement. Shivam Pathak, you tell the correct statement. Third
It's
one.
nuclear.
Huh?
Nuclear.
Nuclear. Oh my god. In firecrackers we are using nuclear energy. So bomb blast will be there. Huh, Shivam? Okay. Manya will tell. Yes, Manya, tell.
Heat energy.
No. Stored. See, retain the energy stored in a firecracker. Stored in a firecracker. Sarvang will tell. Sarvang Tripathi, tell.
Miss, chemical energy.
Yes, chemical energy. Okay. So the answer is, third one answer is the energy stored in firecracker is in the form of chemical energy, not a magnetic energy. Okay. So you will correct it, that is chemical energy, and this statement, given statement is false. Next, fourth one. Fourth one is nuclear energy is released when the nucleus of an atom splits. Is it true or false? Srishti Sharma will tell. Srishti Sharma of 7th A, tell. Srishti is not listening me, huh? See, Harshita Singh will tell. Harshita, tell.
Good morning, ma'am. This statement is true.
Yes, this statement is true. Because in two conditions only we get nuclear energy. Either we split a big nuclei into two nucleus, small nucleus, or we combine two small nuclei into one big nucleus. So a high amount of energy will release in the form of heat and radiation, that is known as nuclear energy. So it is true. Fourth one is true. Now fifth one. Energy can neither be created nor destroyed. So this I think you all are knowing because it is the definition. It is true. It is true. It is the law of conservation of energy. Okay. Now all of you lower your hands fast. All of you. Okay. So I will revise this question number D. Write true and false, correct the false statement, revise it. The energy possessed by body by virtue of its position is known as kinetic energy is false because by virtue of body's position it possesses potential energy. So it is false. Question number 2. Both kinetic and potential energy are called mechanical energy. Yes, it is true because we know that we can classify the mechanical energy into two parts. First one is potential energy and second one is kinetic energy. So second one is true. Next, the energy stored in the firecrackers is in the form of magnetic energy. It is the false because we use chemicals inside the firecracker. So it will answer will be the energy stored in firecracker is in the form of chemical energy and the statement is false. Okay. Next, fourth one. Nuclear energy is released when the nucleus of an atom is split. So it is true because when atom is split or when we combine two nucleus, nuclear energy we get. Okay. Next, fifth one. Energy can neither be created nor destroyed. It is the law of conservation of energy. So it is true. Okay. Here we have completed our exercise questions. Now question number E and F is a question answers that I will give in PDF, then you will write in your copy. Today itself I will update it. You will get it and you write it. But before that, I want to ask you question number E from you, because it is either in one word or in one statement. So you will tell the answers of question number E. Okay, so be ready for the question number E. The first question is, what do you understand by the term energy? What do you understand by the term energy? So who will tell the answer? Shubh Agrawal will tell. Shubh, tell. Yes. Shubh Agrawal, unmute yourself and tell.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning.
Miss, energy is the capacity to do work.
Yes, simply the capacity to do work or ability to do work is known as energy.
Energy.
Of the body. Okay, clear? This much only you have to write in this question. Okay, good. Now, second question is, define kinetic energy and give an example of body possessing kinetic energy. So this answer Mudit Gupta will tell. Mudit, tell.
And the kinetic energy of a body is the energy possessed by the virtue of its motion.
Yes, correct. Okay, an example. One example.
Example: a child riding a bicycle possesses kinetic energy.
Yes, correct. Good. Okay, so first of all, you will write definition. The energy possessed by body due to its virtue of motion or due to its state of motion is known as kinetic energy. An example of body which possess kinetic energy, either you can write a running car, okay, a running bicycle or running child, everything will have a kinetic energy. So second question also you all are knowing. Now third question. Give an example where electrical energy gets converted to sound energy. Electrical energy gets converted to sound energy. So what will be the answer? Wait, who has not given answer? Kaushiki Mishra will tell. Kaushiki.
Yes, Miss, an example where electrical energy gets converted to sound energy is doorbell.
Doorbell. Okay, doorbell is given in your book. One more, anyone can tell. Ishita Chaudhary will tell. One more.
Ma'am, loudspeakers.
Loudspeakers also converts electrical energy to the
Sound energy.
sound. Anyone you can write. Anyone. Okay.
Yes.
Next question is fifth one. Name the energy possessed by a flower pot placed at the rooftop of a building. What will be the answer? Shaurya Srivastava will tell. Shaurya of 7th B. Yes.
Potential energy.
What?
Potential energy.
Correct. Potential energy. Because that flower pot is fixed at the rooftop. And rooftop is at a height from ground. So it will possess a potential energy. So simple. Means you all will get 100 upon 100 in physics. Okay. See. Now, fifth question is given. State the law of conservation of energy. So in this, the simple definition you will write of law of conservation of energy. Samiksha Riddhi will tell. Samiksha Riddhi of 7C, tell.
Ma'am, energy is neither created nor be destroyed.
Next. Energy can neither be created nor be destroyed. After that,
Yes, only it can be transformed from one form to the other form.
yes, this full statement you will write. We cannot create energy, we cannot destroy energy, we can only transform it from one form to another form. Understood, Samiksha? Okay,
Yes,
good. So here we have completed our one question also, but you will write from PDF, which I will send to you. Okay? But in examination, listen, no fixed answer is there. In examination, if you know the concept, you can write in your own words. Okay, in your own words also you can write the answer. Next thing, question number F. Question number F is answer the following in details. This also we will discuss here. The first question is describe different units of energy. What is the relationship between calorie and joule? So I will ask one by one from you. Okay, Harshita Singh. Where is she? Go on. Harshita Singh. Tell Harshita. Yes, Harshita. You
Ma'am, there are 3 units. Ma'am, there are 3 units of energy: joule, calorie, and kilocalorie. Joule is defined. 1 joule is defined as the amount of work done on of a body, and by replacing it. 1 calorie is defined as the amount of energy, heat energy produced for raising the temperature of 1 degree, 1 gram of water to by 1 degree Celsius.
No need to write this much. Only here it is written that describe the units of energy. So first of all, you will write the SI unit. Okay, the SI unit of energy is joule. Because joule is very small unit, we use kilojoule to represent higher amount of energy. And we know that 1 kilojoule is equal to 1000 joule. We have some more units of energy, that is calorie. Okay, calorie is also unit of energy, but calorie is also a small unit. So we use kilocalorie. Okay, we use kilocalorie. So 1 kilocalorie is equal to 1000 calorie. Now it is written what is the relationship between calorie and joule. So 1 calorie is equal to 4.186 joule, or 1 calorie is equal to near about 4.2 joules. Is it clear? Okay, so this much is you will write in the first answer. Now all of you lower your hands first. All of you. Second question is, what is meant by mechanical energy? Explain in detail. So in detail, you will explain what is the mechanical energy. In short, what is the mechanical energy? In short, mechanical energy, okay, wait. In short, the mechanical energy is the sum total of kinetic energy of body and the potential energy of body. Means if you will add the kinetic energy and potential energy of body, so you will get mechanical energy. In other words, you can say the energy gained by body due to its state of rest or due to its state of motion is known as mechanical energy. Okay, so this we will explain in detail. So that will be our answer number 2. Now question number 3 is, explain why water in a dam has potential energy. Why water in a dam has potential energy? We know that in a dam, water is stored at a height. Okay, water is stored at a height means it will have high gravitational potential energy. So the simple answer is the water stored in a dam has high potential energy because of its height from the ground. Okay. Next question is fourth one. What do you understand by the transformation of energy? Explain by giving an example. It's so simple. Okay. When one form of energy gets transformed into another form of energy, this is known as transformation of energy. An example, in electric bulb, we transform electrical energy and we get heat energy and light energy. Okay. Next question, fifth one. Explain the conservation of energy in the roller coaster. So on that day, I made the diagram of roller coaster and it is given in your book also, that at the highest point of roller coaster, the car will have potential energy. When it will move down on the coaster, what will happen? Its potential energy will gradually convert into kinetic energy, and at the lowest point of coaster, the car will have high kinetic energy, and because of that kinetic energy, the car will move in upward direction. But at every point of the coaster, at every point of the ride, its sum of potential and kinetic energy will be constant. Okay, this is the theory behind it. Now the next one is G. Question number G. Identify the different forms of energy possessed by the body is given in the following pictures. So some pictures are given in your book. You can see that pictures. Okay, now you will tell. The first picture is a mango on a tree. So when mango is on a tree, so it will possess which kind of energy? Anmol will tell. Anmol, unmute yourself, Anmol. Tell. Anmol, your voice is not coming because of this earphone, I think.
Hello, Miss. Now am I audible?
Yes.
Miss, if a man it will gain potential energy.
Yes, it is correct. A mango on a tree will have potential energy. Okay. Next question. A burning coal will have which kind of energy? Akshita of 7C. Akshita, you tell.
Ma'am, heat energy.
Heat energy. Okay, burning coal will give heat energy. Now the next question is an electric bulb. Unnati Pandey, you tell. Unnati. An electric bulb.
Miss, light energy.
Yes, light.
Light energy.
Light energy. Correct. Light energy.
Energy.
Unmute yourself, Unnati. Next thing is stressed bow will have which kind of energy? Aditi Pandey will tell. Oh, Aditi Upadhyay. Aditi. Unmute yourself first, then you tell. Aditi is not able to unmute. Now, Aditi. Okay, Ayush Chandragupta will tell. Ayush, unmute yourself. And tell, stressed bow will have which kind of energy?
Elastic potential energy.
Yes, good. Elastic potential energy. Next one, a moving car. I think you all are knowing kinetic energy. Okay. Next, a nuclear power plants, nuclear energy. Done. So you all have seen this. Now, one very important question is given. Think and answer. Okay, very important question is given. Think and answer. First question I will ask. All of you lower your hands. I will ask from anyone. First question is, a dog and a horse are running at same speed. You read this statement correctly. Dog and horse are running at same speed. Who has more kinetic energy and why? Who has more kinetic energy and why? Who will tell it? Anyone will tell? Pranav Agrawal, you tell. Pranav.
Miss, a dog has more potential energy, kinetic energy.
Why? Dog will have more kinetic energy.
Because the speed of a dog is less than a horse.
It is written. They are running at the same speed. Speed is same. Then why? Who will have? Sarvang Tripathi will tell. Sarvang, tell.
Miss, they both have same kinetic energy.
No. Manya, tell. Manya.
Miss, horse has more kinetic energy
Why?
because the size of his body is more
Yes.
compared to
horse
dog.
will have more kinetic energy because you remember this formula? This 1/2 m into v square. This was the formula to get kinetic energy. Kinetic energy is equal to half mv square, where m is mass of body. By using this formula, you can say kinetic energy is directly proportional to mass. Here the game changes. See, kinetic energy is directly proportional to mass means more mass will have more kinetic energy, less mass will have less kinetic energy. So horse will have more mass because their speed is same. Their speed is same. So we will compare their mass. Mass of horse will be more, so he will have more kinetic energy. So this you will write in your own words and no need to write in copy. This question number Question number is not given. Think and answer you will not write in your copy. This is only for your understanding. Okay. Next, second one. A body is thrown vertically upward. A body is thrown vertically upwards. What happened to its kinetic energy at its highest point? See, I am throwing this chalk vertically upward. Okay, at the highest point it will go, and after that it will come down because of gravity. So the question is, you listen carefully. A body is thrown vertically upwards. What happens to its kinetic energy at its highest point? What will be the answer? Anmol will tell. Yes, Anmol? Yes. Anmol, your voice is not coming again because of this earphone.
Hello,
Yes, yes.
Miss. If like a chalk is thrown upwards, so first of all, its kinetic energy will not be the highest, but when it would be in the highest at the highest point, so because of gravity, it will come down at force.
What is question? You are not
Hello.
getting question. Yes, Anmol, you are not getting question. Wait. Okay, I will tell. Karan will tell. Karan, tell. Yes, Karan, tell.
Miss, kinetic energy will convert into potential energy.
See, the most appropriate answer is at the highest point. When it will, this chalk will reach at the highest point, its velocity will become 0. Okay, at the highest point, its velocity will become 0. 0 velocity means 0 kinetic energy. Understood? So you will write a body thrown vertically upwards. What happens to its kinetic energy at its highest point? So at the highest point, the kinetic energy of body will be 0, because at the highest point, its velocity will become 0. Done? Now, third question. The sum total of energy in this universe is constant. Justify this statement. Anyone can justify this? Surbi will tell. Surbi is raising hand from. Yes.
Many times.
Yes, Surbi, tell. How you will
Ma'am,
justify this statement?
the statement is simply saying the sum total of the energy in this universe is constant. Means the energy is not going to be less anywhere, not going to be more anywhere. It
Yes.
is at a fixed rate.
Yes, this is the law of conservation of energy, that energy cannot be created, cannot be destroyed, only can be transformed from one form to another form. So the whole energy of universe is constant. Any energy will be not in loss, not in profit. So whole energy is constant. So here we have completed our full energy chapter. Okay, I hope you all have understood everything. Now all of you lower your hands fast. All of you lower it. Now if you don't understand any okay, if you have not understood any topic of this chapter, so you can ask from me now. Yes, Saranya. Sharanya. Sharanya, your voice is not coming. Okay, Sonakshi, you tell. Sonakshi.
Ma'am, I want to ask that some machines, when they are switched on, they just cause some sound. So they are just reversed to mechanical energy to sound energy.
See, what you are saying?
Ma'am, I was saying that when some machines are on, switched on, yes, ma'am, like generator, when they are on, then they cause some sound. So they are turned into mechanical energy to sound energy.
No, They are not converting mechanical. See, that is a loss of energy. You have studied your back that if we transform energy from one form to another form, some loss will also occur. Okay,
Yes, ma'am.
our main motto to use generator is to convert mechanical energy to the electrical energy. But when we give mechanical energy to generator, it converts electrical energy. But with the electrical energy, it produces sound also, heat also. That is a loss of energy. Okay, it is not meant to convert mechanical energy to the sound energy, but it is converting. That is a loss of mechanical energy. Okay, Sonakshi. Yes, Vaishnavi Tripathi. Vaishnavi.
Ma'am, please repeat exercises A question.
Exercise of which question?
A. A.
A. Only A, no? B is completed.
Yes, ma'am, all are
Yes.
completed
So
only
take
A.
first. In first question, answer is C, 1 calorie. Next question is kinetic energy. Next is increases. The fourth one is elastic potential energy. And the fifth one is B, electrical energy into sound energy. Okay. Now, lower your hands. Okay, yes, Sarvang, yes. Sarvang,
Miss, if an egg changes into omelette, then it is which kind of energy?
which kind of energy?
Yes, ma'am.
See, chemical change occur. Huh? Chemical change
Which?
occur. So you are giving heat energy to the egg.
Yes,
After that,
miss.
chemical change occur and it become omelette. Huh? See, okay. Yes. Anmol, yes. Ask what you want to ask.
Miss, I want to ask that if anybody throws any thing downwards or any fruit falls down from a tree, then what is the difference between that kinetic energy and gravitational potential energy?
See, if anyone is throwing anything in downward direction, it will move with the more velocity. Why? Because the gravity will also attract that body, so its kinetic energy will be more. Okay, in comparison to the broad body thrown upward. Okay, Anmol. Yes, Harshita Yadav of 7C. Yes, Harshita, what do you want to ask?
Ma'am, I'm asking that when the machine is not in work, is the energy lost that time?
No, because it is not using any energy. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Kaushiki, yes, Kaushiki.
Miss, suppose if I am throwing a ball upwards and when it come down, so it bounce. So what that process called? Miss, if I throw a ball upwards and it will come downward with a force and then it will bounce. So yeah, so ma'am, yeah, like some objects doesn't bounce.
See,
Like if
some things doesn't bounce because they are not elastic materials. Okay, the materials which are having elasticity inside them are only able to bounce upward. Okay. Okay, class. So that's all for today's class. We will meet in the next class with our new chapter, light energy. Okay. So you read one time for a light energy, few topics you read, so that when I will explain it, you will understand it clearly. Okay. Thank you all for today's class.